Hello everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to Toddle's first ever demo day. We are excited to be kicking off 2024 with a lot of thought, intention, and purpose. At Toddle, we are teachers first. Most of us in the team are former educators, so we understand the demands of teaching really well. We consider ourselves fortunate that we get to build stuff that impacts the lives of teachers around the world. So today's event is not just a showcase of new products and features, it is a testament to our commitment to working closely with teachers from around the world and building tools that help you do your best work. Each innovation you will see today is born out of feedback that a lot of you have shared with us. We've got some great stuff to announce today, but first, I'd like to take a minute to talk about our journey so far. We started building Toddle as a passion project in our own school. This here is Toddle's birthplace. We, as a team, were really struggling because we had to use multiple tools to manage our work. We were using one platform for curriculum planning, another one for portfolios, a third one for assessments, a fourth one for progress reports and family communication. It was a really broken experience. It was very messy. So some of us in the team, we came from an engineering background and we thought to ourselves, why don't we build a platform that will connect all of our teaching and learning workflows in a meaningful way? And that's how Toddle was born, to solve for our own pain point. As we were building Toddle, a lot of school leaders started approaching us saying that, hey guys, the tech you're building makes sense. Why don't you build it in a way that our schools can also use it? And that was a big aha moment for us. We thought, let's build Toddle in a scalable way so we can support teachers around the world. We launched Toddle in beta in March 2019, and over the last 5 years, it has evolved into a full-stack teaching and learning platform for progressive K-12 schools. Today, teaching teams use Toddle to streamline all their work, from curriculum planning, assessments, and portfolios, to progress reports, school home communication, and classroom management. About 6 months back, we launched Toddle AI and became the world's only AI-powered LMS. For us, AI is not a feature, but a core capability that we are building in our platform. We are integrating AI deep into our system, enhancing everything from curriculum planning and assessments to progress reports, family communication, and data analytics. Today, we have 1,500 plus schools in 100 plus countries that run on Toddle. We have 1 million plus teachers, students, and parents who use Toddle on a daily basis. But numbers don't tell the full story on something like this. What's really important is how schools are using Toddle. So I'd like to show you a quick video.
What I really love about Toddle is the fact that I feel part of I think that we are part of a big family of schools all around the world, you know? I love the fact that we can communicate with each other. We can talk to each other. There is this amazing part of Toddle that is called Toddle Community, where actually you can find out about learning experiences and units made in India, in Africa, in Europe, and so on. And that is mind-blowing.
Something that I've really loved about Toddle is the way that you're able to see the curriculum not just across a year level, but from vertically, from prep right through to whatever year level you're teaching, so that you can make sure that each year level is looking at things in a different way, so that you're not covering the same thing year in, year out. You're really giving that variety, and you're giving that that breadth of knowledge and skills and understanding for your learners. As a curriculum leader, it was so easy to sit there and be able to see this big picture of what each year level was covering throughout the year, and when in the year they were covering things. Was truly powerful within the tool.
Planning, that they spend more time in Toddle than they ever did, and I couldn't be happier about that. Not that I want them to spend more time planning, but they actually increased their amount of planning time, which to me is a really good thing, because they're putting their heart and soul into planners now, and they're putting all their creativity in there, which we never saw before. I mean, I would struggle to get, a filled out planner inside of the platform. Now, if I were to print out one of our Toddle planners, just as an example, it's over 20 pages. Teachers are actually spending more time in there, but they're wanting to spend more time in there.
Toddle's student portfolio features actually really increase parental engagement at school. Before, they were always asking, well, what is happening in the classroom, what's happening in the classroom? And that conversation has shifted to, we really like to see what's happening in the classroom. Can you post more things for us to see? We really like seeing activities that happen so they can talk about it with their children and having a starting point for that conversation rather than just asking, what did you learn at school today?
In 10 years of teaching and being a coordinator, I never felt reporting was easy. It was a very tedious and dreaded period of the year because we had to write comments, we had to read them, proofread them. There was always that one errant mistake that at the last minute had to be corrected. But with Toddle, the entire process just becomes easier year on year. To begin with, the report format itself is so customizable. We can make the report exactly the way we want it to look to the parents. And then everything that goes on Toddle can become a part of the report. So there's grading history, grades get auto-populated from the gradebook. And even then, if you want to change something, it's so easy to change it. Now that there are AI-generated comments, life has become a lot easier for teachers as well. And then you can share it with families with just one click. So this dreaded time of the year has actually become a lot smoother thanks to Toddle. I think at the end of the day, the features are the way they are because the Toddle team understands the needs of schools so well. I've actually worked on a few different platforms and there hasn't been anything similar to what Toddle has built. And it boils down to the fact that most of the Toddle team come from the teaching background and they really understand the needs of teachers. We absolutely love them. They are super responsive, they're super helpful, and they're always looking to improve the platform and see how they can make the lives of teachers easier. So all thanks to the Toddle team.
We love hearing stories of how educators are using Toddle and the impact it is having in their lives. It's really why we do all of this. All right, so now on to the new stuff, and we have got a lot. We have spent a lot of time speaking to teachers and school leaders to understand what more Toddle can do for them. It's your feedback and input that has informed what we will show you today. Today, we are unveiling 4 big features. Toddle AI 2.0, the new improved version of Toddle AI. Toddle Worksheets, the next generation assessment platform built right within Toddle. Toddle Connect, our all-new AI-powered communication platform, and the IBDP library. This one is specific to our IBDP partner schools. We are building the largest library of exam-style questions across DP subjects, again integrated right within Toddle. Now let us have a look at each of these in depth. I'll first talk about Toddle AI. We unveiled the first version of AI around 6 months back. Our belief behind integrating AI deeply within our platform is that AI can not only help teachers save a ton of time, but also help them elevate their practice, enabling them to do things that were not really possible before. As part of our first release, we enabled AI-assisted writing, lesson planning, and progress reports on Toddle. Within just 6 months of Toddle AI's launch, we have had 60,000 plus lesson plans, 80,000 plus progress report comments, and 45,000 plus announcements created using Toddle AI. The feedback that we have heard from our power users is that Toddle AI is helping them save 4 to 5 hours every week. Again, these numbers don't tell the full story. So let us listen in to some of our early users.
What I love about Toddle AI is that it draws in the information that's already in our unit planners and proceeds to guide us or give us suggestions about how we might explore different learning engagements. it's like having a really experienced colleague right next to you when you're planning. It helps you think of different directions you might not have come up with yourself. It suggests resources and things that I perhaps wouldn't otherwise know about. And what I really love is about the interacting voice that it uses. It's very encouraging, and it always finds a way to make you feel good about your day, even when you're sitting there planning.
I was very, very fortunate to get early access just for myself to Toddle AI. And in showing it to the teachers, they were literally blown away with what it could do for them. Immediately, they saw that it would be a massive time saver for them in planning, in generating rubrics. We did this big celebratory launch and, sold it to them as a present. And I showed them a little bit. And for the rest of the staff meeting, every single person in that room was sitting there and on Toddle AI, looking at how they could create things, creating new learning experiences. It was full engagement and incredibly easy to use.
We have added in our implementation section of the planner, we've added differentiation, right? Differentiate by process, by product, by environment, and content. So Toddle AI is very helpful with that. I mean, I was struggling the other day. I said, how will I differentiate the environment? Oops, okay, Toddle AI, go. How do I differentiate the environment? And it came up, learning zones. You have an independent, quiet learning zone and a collaborative space. So I had a discussion with my children, and then that came up. And then they asked me, where did you get this idea from? I said, well, sometimes teachers get too used to their old ideas. They need to check with AI. But then I got it from Toddle AI.
Now, when it comes to writing progress report, Toddle AI is just like, how to describe it? It's not just amazing, it's magnificent. It's like, for me, it's like my Candyland now. Because, it saves so much time. Especially as long as I've noticed that especially if I encode the right, observations, when I input all those information during my planning time, then when they start to generate the comments, it was so perfectly said. The way, as an educator, the way I wanted to explain it to parents. It's very clear. So Toddle AI is really amazing.
Just share from our perspective from a leadership team, really where we saw this flow into was the progress reports. And overall, the quality that we received in the progress reports, the time for review and revision, we saw about a 40% decrease in the time required from the leadership team to go through and review the progress reports, and the quality of the progress reports was quite improved. And I think it goes back to what the team has been talking about, the ability to aggregate in the information for that child from the comments that have been put in as in real time as they're doing those lessons, and the feedback from the rubrics. All of that builds into a better report card because you're not just feeding back the latest information you have. You're actually able to aggregate it through Toddle AI into something that is relevant for the progression throughout the term. And so just overall looking at that from a both a parental standpoint, my daughters go to school here, as well as a leadership standpoint, we saw both the quality increase as well as the time decrease for review. And that led to a much better, more effective, and more relational progress report. And I think that was in large part due to Toddle AI.
I just feel so happy listening to these stories. We have been actively engaging with Toddle AI users, asking them how it can help them do more. Based on the feedback we have received, we have made significant improvements and additions to Toddle AI. Let's start with lesson planning. The first big addition to Toddle AI for lesson planning is internet browsing capabilities. This is really big because it means that Toddle AI is now capable of recommending actual resources for your lesson plans and assessments. It can also provide you with citations and references. This feature is in beta right now and will soon be made available to all Toddle AI users. The second thing I'm really excited to share is that Toddle AI is now multilingual. Toddle AI will now be able to converse with you and generate lesson plans in 30+ languages. It will also be able to help you translate any content from one language to another almost instantaneously. I'm confident that this will prove to be an invaluable tool for multilingual schools and language educators everywhere. A lot of you told us that while Toddle AI is amazing for creating new lesson plans and assessments, its usefulness is limited because you're not really able to modify your existing curriculum with it. We have now solved that issue. You will now be able to modify your existing lesson plans and assessments with Toddle AI. We are creating 2 workflows for this. You can either ask Toddle AI for recommendations on improving your lesson plans, or tell Toddle AI how exactly you would like an existing lesson plan to be modified. You can ask it to make a lesson plan more project-based, more hands-on, or maybe ask it to include elements of effective differentiation, and it will do it for you. We believe that this will increase Toddle AI's value multifold. Next is about Toddle AI's iterative capabilities. We have made a 10x improvement in Toddle AI to follow your instructions and iterate the output based on what you ask it to do. Toddle AI users will also see a marked improvement in its ability to generate very specific output. Toddle AI users have been loving our suggestion library. These suggestions serve as starting points for teachers to create their lesson plans and assessments using AI. I am happy to share that we have significantly expanded our suggestion library and added more than 150 subject-specific suggestions across grade levels. We'll continue to further expand this library. The next one is specific to our MYP partner schools. Now, apart from creating regular rubrics, checklists, and single-point rubrics, you will also be able to create MYP criteria-based rubrics with Toddle AI. These rubrics can also be generated in a way that they have task-specific clarifications. We believe this will be super powerful for our MYP partner schools and save them a ton of time. As we continue to enhance Toddle AI for lesson planning, you will see a lot more features being rolled out over the next couple of months. All of these features are being designed with a goal to give you more control on the output being generated. Now on to progress reports. We have made 2 big improvements in the way Toddle AI generates progress reports comments. First is more context. We are now providing Toddle AI with a lot more information on student performance, allowing it to generate hyper-personalized comments on student learning. And the second improvement we have made is custom voice and comment structure. In its current version, Toddle AI only generates comments in a predefined voice and structure. Soon, you will be able to define your own voice and comment structures, allowing you to further personalize the way Toddle AI generates progress reports comments for you. Next is Toddle AI for portfolios. And this is something I'm personally very excited about. We have added vision capabilities to Toddle AI. This means that Toddle AI will now be able to read images and generate descriptive captions for your portfolio posts. Let's look at an example. Let's imagine you had your class going on a nature walk. You captured an image, and now you want AI to write a caption for that image. Just upload that image on Toddle, press the AI button. First, the images will get anonymized. That is, all the faces will get blurred, and then Toddle AI will generate a comment for you. And we have been amazed with the kind of comments, the quality of comments that AI is able to generate here. Alternatively, what you can also do is provide AI with broad strokes of the caption that you want to generate, and it will generate the in-depth caption for you. This feature is available only for teachers and not for students, and we believe that this will save teachers a ton of time every week. This is also a good time to remind everyone that Toddle AI is fully safe and secure. Even though we are using third-party language and vision models to power Toddle AI, all interactions between Toddle and these models are fully anonymized and encrypted. No personally identifiable information is ever shared with any third party. Also, none of your information is ever used to train any AI models. And we have just begun scratching the surface of what's possible with this amazing technology. Over the next few months, we will be launching several other AI-powered features, all designed with the singular goal of helping teachers do better what they do best. Now, on to Toddle Worksheets, our next generation assessment platform. Toddle already supports multiple types of assessments. Students can submit their work as docs, slides, and also use our inbuilt Toddle workbook feature. We also offer deep integrations with the Google and Microsoft suites. But we know that this wasn't enough for many of you. You wanted much more. And thus, we are bringing the ability to create multimodal assessments right within Toddle. Now, you will be able to design assessments with multi-part questions, multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks, true, false, graphing, long answer questions. All of this right within Toddle. You will be able to assign them to students. Students will be able to submit their work. You will be able to provide them with feedback in a lot of different ways. Let's have a look at how this works.
Introducing Toddle Worksheets, our next generation assessment platform that helps you streamline your entire assessment cycle. From test creation and delivery to monitoring, grading, and analytics. Create auto-graded tests with multiple choice, true or false, and fill in the blanks questions. Craft detailed long answer questions, multi-part questions, and graphing questions. Connect Worksheet to your goals and standards to keep everything aligned. Use our timed tests and browser focus modes for summative assessments. Students can use Scientific Calculator to solve advanced math problems and use our wide range of tools like photos, videos, audio notes, and PDFs to submit their work. Teachers can provide personalized feedback to students through chats and annotations on their submissions. Evaluate student submissions using rubrics, checklists, single-point rubrics, and numerical scores. Get deep insights into student performance with our analytics dashboard. All of this and more right within Toddle.
And we are just getting started. In the next few months, we'll be launching many more really powerful assessment-related features, all designed with a goal to help you personalize learning in authentic and meaningful ways. Now, to the next big unveil of the day, Toddle Connect, our all-new AI-powered communication platform, again built right within Toddle. Now, we already have a lot of communication-related features on the platform. You can send announcements to families. You can also enable one-to-one messaging between teachers and parents. But many of you told us that it wasn't enough. You wanted the ability to create groups. You wanted the ability to be able to send messages to anyone from anywhere within the platform. You wanted Toddle to enable better teacher-teacher communication. We have solved for this and a lot more in Toddle Connect. Let's have a look at how it works.
Introducing Toddle Connect, one place to bring your entire school community together. Engage in one-on-one conversations. Or create channels to bring together students, teachers, and family members from across the school. From planning field trips to sharing resources, from hosting interest-based groups to professional learning communities, the possibilities are limitless. And the best part? Toddle Connect is powered by AI, so every interaction is an opportunity for delight and insight. Missed a thread? Ask Toddle AI for a quick summary. Unsure about how to respond? Ask Toddle AI for possible responses. Want to do a quick grammar check? Ask Toddle AI to improve your drafts. Want to know what conversations to focus on? Toddle AI runs a real-time sentiment analysis on every ongoing conversation, and immediately flags ones that need your attention. All while making sure that your data is fully safe and secure. Toddle Connect helps school communities come together to fuel student success.
The communication capabilities we are building within Toddle are unparalleled, and we believe that this will help you create a much more connected school community. Now, on to our all-new Toddle Library. For now, this is specific to schools implementing the IB Diploma program, but we will soon be creating similar libraries for other curriculum frameworks as well. Let's have a look.
When it comes to IBDP exams, practice makes perfect. But we all know the challenge. Finding quality exam-style questions can be really hard. Introducing Toddle Library, your practice partner for the IBDP exam prep, designed in collaboration with experienced DP educators from around the world. Toddle Library offers the most comprehensive collection of exam-style questions and practice papers, each with detailed solutions and mark schemes. Use our mock exams to gauge your students' readiness for the exams. Assign pre-built topic-specific worksheets to evaluate students' understanding of the topic. Build your own worksheets by hand-picking questions based on topics, subtopics, paper types, and difficulty levels. Identify focus areas for individual students through our analytics dashboard and help them put their best foot forward for the DP exams.
I think Toddle Library is going to be a big game changer for our IBDP partner schools. We are launching Toddle Library today with 6 DP subjects: Math A, Math AI, Lang and Lit, Biology, Physics, and Chemistry. For each of these subjects, Toddle Library offers the most comprehensive collection of exam-style questions, topic-specific worksheets, and mock exams that you will find anywhere. In the next few months, we'll also be adding question banks for 4 more subjects: economics, business management, ESS, and history. Our eventual goal is to be able to support most of the DP subjects. So those were the big new features we had in store for today. Apart from building these cool new features, we have also made significant improvements to the overall Toddle platform. We have 6 things to talk about here. First is improvement in platform speed. We've been working really hard on making Toddle work faster for you. We have now set up servers in 6 different countries to reduce latency. We have revamped our tech architecture and also changed the way data loads on every single page across the platform. Because of these changes, you will notice a 50 to 70% increase in the speed of the platform all across. Second is infrastructure in China. Our partner schools in China had to earlier use VPN to access Toddle. We have now solved this issue. We have set up dedicated servers in China, which will allow schools to use Toddle without VPN. Our partner schools in China will also see a significant improvement in the system speed because of the new dedicated infrastructure that we have deployed. Now, third is improved progress reports. We launched compact reports, and very soon we will also support creation of multi-curriculum reports. These 2 features were requested by a lot of you, and we are really glad to have made this happen. Fourth is an improved class stream. We have made significant improvements to the class stream on Toddle. Toddle now offers enhanced flexibility for teachers, allowing creation of assignments and tasks independent of units. Teachers can save tasks as drafts for gradual refinement as well. Additionally, submissions can be automatically closed after the due date or manually managed, all this to give you better control. Soon we'll also be releasing an all-new navigation for class stream, enabling easier access across tasks. The 5th big improvement we have made is in attendance and timetable. Administrators now have the ability to import school-wide timetables using ASC timetables or the Toddle format. We will soon be allowing one-click import of timetables from your SIS as well. We have added functionalities of bell schedules and routines to enhance the flexibility of timetable cycles at the grade level. Additionally, we have introduced a schedule calendar to offer you finer control over rotation cycles on a daily basis. And the sixth one is support for IBCP. We have exciting news for our IB partner schools. Toddle now offers supports for the IB career-related program. We have developed specialized modules for the reflective project and service learning. We have also created tailored unit planning templates and planning insights to enhance personal and professional skills and language development within the IBCP. These enhancements are designed to help our partner schools implement the IBCP more effectively. That's all for today, folks. If you would like to learn more about any of our new features or improvements, please reach out to your Toddle buddy, or you can also request a demo from our website. In closing, I would like to thank the team that builds all of this. Toddle has an amazing team of really talented and committed folks, but it still takes an incredible amount of hard work and coordination to make all of this happen. I believe I have the best colleagues ever, and I feel incredibly grateful that I get the opportunity to work with them. Our next demo day will be around May, and we have some amazing stuff lined up for that one. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day.